Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to bring to this virtual stage from Saved by the Bell, Days of Our Lives, The Bold and the Beautiful, and so much more, Ms. Lark Voorhies.
Hi, everyone. How are you?
Oh, my goodness. Absolute pleasure. First and foremost, how are you today? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. You know, I've been working on some of my books,
of course,
and things of that nature, and just tuning everything to get started on championing every possible event. So we've been doing a lot. My music, my books. It's fantastic.
As a big fan of yours, I am so excited to hear that. We've got so many people tuning in from all over the world. I just want to give a quick shout out. We've got folks in South Wales in the UK, Wisconsin, Texas, Maine, Washington, Kentucky, California, New York, Oregon, New Jersey. We have people all over tuning in to see you this morning. So it is such a pleasure. Okay, so I'm gonna just be honest here. I'm a huge fan of the show Saved by the Bell. Like, there's no two ways about it. It marked me as a youngster, and I wanted to be so many different characters within it. But as so many people didn't realize, this is a sequel series to Good Morning Miss Bliss. So when you first started, how old was Lisa Turtle?
Well, we were the same age. I was 14, and our characters had just started high school. I just started high school.
Nice.
So we were the same age.
That is brilliant. Yes. Well, because that doesn't happen all the time. We see in so many different things that, you know, famously, what is it? Ralph Macchio was like 6 years older than Daniel LaRusso.
Interesting.
It's so crazy. Who was the oldest on set at the time?
Uh-oh.
Can we
Haskins, Mr. Belding?
I mean, as a student.
Well, Elizabeth was 2 years older than the rest of us.
Okay.
Elizabeth,
so not too bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, see, that's perfect. I mean, okay, so when you start off with Good Morning Miss Bliss, this is a Disney show, which is amazing. I know you from the NBC era of Saved by the Bell. To get this show, what did that mean for you as a young actress?
I was so very excited. I had done numerous commercials and guest starring roles on different shows, like the Robert Guillaume Show, etc. But I was so excited to finally get my own permanent spot on my own permanent show.
I love that.
Yes.
You set the bar really high. Lisa Turtle was a character that really is remarkable for the time. I mean, as a Black actress, as a young woman, she was prominent. She was dominating. She knew what she wanted. How close to that are you to that character?
100%.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what. Yes. That makes me so happy. Okay, so when it came to the transition, though, from Good Morning Miss Bliss to Saved by the Bell, was there any lull or lag in that transition? Did you guys know immediately that Saved by the Bell was happening?
We did Good Morning Miss Bliss, and then I returned to school and found out about a month and a half, 2 months later, that NBC had picked up the show. So it was no longer on the Disney Channel. It was now on NBC, which was incredible. And I was super shocked because Lisa, the original character, is a Jewish American princess. So as a Black African American actress to receive a role like that was just awesome.
Oh my God.
Purely awesome.
You own that role. Like, there is no one else that should be allowed to claim Lisa Turtleness anywhere.
I agree there.
Yes, see, we're on the same page. We actually got a couple of comments coming in, and I think this is a great one. Alec Bunbury says, often with these types of roles, actors feel typecast, then embraced later in life. Has this happened to you? Did you feel like you were locked into a Lisa Turtle role at all?
Oh, no, I thoroughly understand that. And for the first couple of years after that, going on auditions and getting jobs, I see how other people really believed in this character.
Absolutely.
And so though I was playing different roles, I had to spice it with a little bit of Lisa because the audience just was attracted to her and just loved it.
Yes.
But I never felt typecasted. No.
Awesome. We love to hear that.
The most recent movie I've done, the next hit, I won't give up the ending, but it's nothing like Lisa.
At all. Okay. Y'all need to watch that. I need to watch that. So this is an amazing one. Kurt Johnson and Kathleen Gross both ask, they say, hi, Lark, big fan from Atlanta. What was your favorite episode, or what's a funny memory that you had filming Saved by the Bell?
My favorite Saved by the Bell episode was and will always be, it's called The Mall. And we got trapped and had to spend the night in the mall to get these concert tickets. Right. So we had a blast doing that, and all the hijinks and antics that came along with it.
It was amazing.
It was just the most good-natured role, and we all had a good time.
That is fantastic. What was the shooting schedule like then? Like, did you guys have like a certain, hourly structure, or how often did you guys record?
We recorded by the week. So it was 5 days and 4 days really. And then we had the run through, and then we shot the show. Actually 4 or 5? 3 days, then the run through, and then we shot the show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was it like crazy long hours, or is it pretty, because you guys are predominantly young actors. Right.
And TV does have plausible cause. We had a limited schedule.
Okay.
Which, because we're minors, mm-hmm. and the SAG-AFTRA company takes that into consideration. We have set school where we mm-hmm. go to our regular school on set. And it was nothing like that. Once you turn 18, you can now work around the clock.
Right.
So it was a big difference.
Okay. Were you a good student? Can you tell us that? Were you a good student?
Yes.
It's like, of course I was. Come on now.
Mr. Victor, if you only knew. Yes, we had a great school teacher. As a matter of fact, I met my school teacher. She was my kindergarten teacher.
Oh, wow.
And I met her again on set. She became a studio teacher, and we made it through 11th and 12th grade. Nice. And I got my 4.0.
Okay, now. That's right.
Yes.
Excellence.
We recited to greatness.
I love it. We got to comment. Blues Boy 3. This is such a real statement right here. Childhood crush is Lisa Turtle, but truly an incredible inspiration for my life now. Can't thank you enough for just being you, forever great fun. Like, that's a wonderful bit of Rose. Not even a question in there. Just wanted to give you some love with that. But I hope I don't embarrass you when I say you were clearly the teenage crush of a generation.
That's right.
It's so very true. And this is pre-internet. So how did you engage with your fan base on a regular basis? Did you know that people loved you so?
Well, we got fan mail, so the response was immediate, instant. And I had a fan club for a certain amount of time while I was on the show. And we were just really busy with, the length and width and height and breadth of everything that it was that we were being asked to do mm-hmm. as young professionals.
I love it. And
entertainment conglomerates, if you will.
I love that. Oh my goodness. Roberto asked a great question. Was it fun to do a cameo in the reboot of Saved by the Bell, to come back and show like Lisa Turtle is still here, y'all? Don't y'all forget. How amazing was that?
It was thoroughly amazing, completely amazing. And we had a great time. We filmed right here at my house, actually. And it was just a really good time to step back into the shoes of Lisa Turtle and that type of fanfare and luxury and comedy. So we had a great time, and it was fantastic. I was very excited about it.
And for you guys that haven't seen it yet, grab the Peacock app. The episode is on there now. You can check it out. I think it's like episode 8 of the season because it's amazing. Now, Lisa always had this high sense of fashion. Who are some of your fashion icons in life, whether that was as the character or in real life right now?
Oh, okay. Well, I would have to say Armani.
Of course.
Calvin Klein, Gap. And let's see here. That's just about the as much of it as I recall and remember. Banana Republic, those cool jazzy places.
I love
it.
I love it. Alex Jen wants to give you a shout out and says that they're watching from France. They want you to know that you are gorgeous. They love you, and they're already enjoying the interview. So
thank you.
High marks. Yeah. Now, there were a few cameos that were on Saved by the Bell. Do you have any that stand out of very memorable cameo characters that came to the show?
Oh, yes, our teacher. And Mark Paul's 8th grade project. High school science project.
Yes.
Science theme. I think his name was Mr. Kirk Franklin, but he was so funny. I mean, we would gather around and watch just to see his scenes because he was just hilarious.
That's amazing.
And really good. Very, very fine actor. We enjoyed working with him very, very much.
That's fantastic. Let's see. Holly wants to know any fun memories of Haley Mills from Good Morning Miss Bliss.
Yes. Actually, our last day of taping, our last week, we all bonded very greatly because we loved the show that we did.
Of course.
So we were in cahoots and hoping we really came together in the hope that the show would continue on.
Of course.
And I remember that type of hospitality and camaraderie. And we had an excellent time. And we did not want it to end. And it didn't take the last show for us to realize that. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
A great time.
Oh, I love that. Was the synergy of the cast really quick? Were you guys able to kind of, fall into place really fast and be the friends that we all think, you guys are?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
We had so much fun on the set. It superseded the workload or the feeling of work.
Right.
It was like taking a field trip every day, every week, and giving your team and thesis like show and tell.
Right.
I can compare it to. So we had a lovely event.
That's awesome. Was there a particular set piece or location that was one of your favorites to shoot at? Like the Max is one of my favorite places. Yeah, okay. I mean, how do you not love that? That is so
the Max. And the hallway. And when we went to the beach club.
Oh, yes.
I really love those sets.
That was amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time.
I love it. Saved by the Bell has like a transition in the pop cultural eye. There's been so many commentaries about how amazing the show is, and in some cases the Zach Morris's Trash series. Have you heard of this?
The Zach Morris Trash series?
Yes. So someone did a commentary looking at the storylines from Saved by the Bell and realizing that a lot of the things that Zach Morris does are terrible, terrible things. And it becomes this very interesting sort of look back. You've never seen this before?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh my goodness. You've got to check it out because there's so many things where you go, well, I never thought of it like that, but I guess you're right.
Okay. All right.
It's so funny because obviously Zach is the number one, side quest, try to find a shortcut guy. But it's very interesting. But you guys managed to tackle some very difficult subjects. Teenage drinking was one. And I bring up in relation to the Zach Morris's Trash episode. Was that difficult to do, to bring in such serious matters to,
No, because at the end of the day, at the end of each episode, it becomes the solution.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was not very difficult at all because in the end, we remained friends. We saved the day. And, we propel right on into the future in the next week. Of course.
So, you guys were literal superheroes. Like every week, you saved things. It was amazing.
We hope you're enjoying this Wizard World panel preview. To watch the remainder of the panel, please click the full panel link in the description below or visit wizardworld.com for more information.
Thank you for watching this video. I am Invader Zim, and I traffic in doom! And so, if you do not subscribe to this channel, you will have doom that befalls you by me, Invader Zim.